On Dow Jones weekly time frame, price is overall bullish. As you can see, it's making big impulse movements, pushing price upward, and small corrective. Big impulse and small corrective. So the bulls are clearly in full control. However, price is currently sitting around its new all-time high after breaking the previous all-time high, which is also a strong round number 30K. And for now, this round number psychological level is acting as a potential resistance or supply zone, as many traders would have put their sell limits around here, or even for those who bought around here would have put their take profits around this area. That's why we'll be looking for sell setups on lower time frames. Moreover, as you clearly see, price already made its impulse. Here we go, which is the same size of this impulse as you can see from here till here. And as you clearly see, it's the same size of this impulse as well. That's why after this impulse, a corrective is expected, impulse, corrective, and now let's see if history will repeat itself by making a corrective. The corrective may be minor as a trend following corrective move, or it can be a reversal movement. In this case, we will be looking for buy setups around this area if price reversed from here, and if it's a trend following corrective move, then we'll be looking for buy setups around this area. As you clearly see, Dow Jones is currently trading inside this channel from a weekly perspective. Of course, now we'll zoom into our time frames to make our view even clearer. Here we go. This one is currently trading inside this ascending channel, showing that the bulls are in full control, high highs and high lows, and it's currently sitting around the upper trend line, which I consider a non-horizontal resistance and an overbought area. That's why you can see that it's making almost the same impulse move. So from a weekly perspective, we're expecting a retest at least till around here. And in this case, we'll be looking for, let's delete these ones to make it even clearer. Here we go. So long story short, we'll be looking for sell setups and then for buy setups. And if price breaks it downward, then we'll be looking for buy setups around here. So sell, buy, and then sell if price breaks it downward, and then buy from here. But let's take it step by step. For now, price is sitting around this area. We'll be looking for sell setups unless, as usual, we always say unless the sell would be invalidated if price breaks it upward with many big bullish candles, then looking for sell here wouldn't be a good idea. In this case, the bulls will gain control again, and then we'll be looking for buy setups on the retest of the 30K and this lower trend line. So let's make a long story short from here, as I always like to say: sell, buy, and then buy from here. And if price breaks it upward, then we will not buy, as it wouldn't be a fair price. It would be expensive, and the risk to reward ratio would be bad. Then we'll be waiting for a retest to look for buy setups. That's it from weekly time frame. If we zoom in, let's delete these ones. Here we go. If we zoom into daily time frame, we can see that price was making a big impulse movement. As you can see, very big bullish candles, which means that the buyers were in control. Here we go, very big candles. And then starting from around here, you can see that the bulls weren't strong enough to push price higher like they were pushing before, which means it doesn't mean that the sellers are in control yet, but which means that this level 30K is a very strong level, holding price down. So we have two choices from here: either a trend following setup or a trend reversal setup. And that's why we'll be looking, as mentioned on weekly time frame, for sell opportunities. So we have a channel from here, we have, as mentioned from weekly, we have an overbought area, and that's 30K level. That's why we're looking for sell. And as you clearly see here, we have like a rising wedge pattern, which is a trend reversal pattern. As you can see, as the buyers are weaker, as they couldn't push higher, even inside this channel, even inside the consolidation, they were very strong. And now, even inside the consolidation, they aren't pushing higher to make a higher high for it to form an ascending channel. Instead, it's forming a wedge pattern, which means that the sellers are taking control bit after bit. As you can see here, that's a very typical wedge pattern. That's why we'll be expecting a sell, a reversal from here, and we'll be looking for sell setups. But please don't try to catch the exact top. We'll always wait for extra confirmation. That's why we'll also zoom to H4 time frame, and even you will see on N30 time frame, we'll be looking for, as I always say, we do our top-down analysis and market structure analysis on weekly and daily, and then we'll zoom into H4 to find medium-term opportunities, buy or sell, and short-term opportunities on M30 and H1. So now from daily and weekly, we know that we'll be looking for sell setups around here and not buy, because we have a watch pattern here, we have a channel from weekly time frame, and price already made its impulse movement. That's why we'll be looking for sell. So if we zoom into H4 time frame, we can see that, let's delete this. Oh, that's okay. Let's keep it. So as mentioned, we'll be looking for sell around here, and as price approaches this area, we're looking for buy setups. And as you clearly see, this one is currently trading inside this channel. It's forming a wedge pattern from daily time frame like this, right? And it's trading inside this horizontal, we call it rectangle or channel, it doesn't really matter. And as you see, price is trading inside this range. That's why the upper one will be acting as a medium-term resistance, and the shorter one and the lower one will be acting as a medium-term support. So meanwhile, until the sell is activated on a higher time frame from daily for a total reversal, we can also look for sell setups from a medium-term perspective. So first of all, this one is not valid yet, as it only connects two swings. We'll be waiting for a third swing to form around it, and then we'll sell on its break down on the break of this horizontal level. That's our first scenario. And as mentioned from daily, unless price breaks above the upper rectangle, then I don't recommend to enter buy. However, we'll be looking for buy setups with a better risk to reward ratio on the retest. So if price breaks it upward, we'll not buy. Again, we'll be waiting for a retest, and then we'll be zoom into lower time frames like M30. And for example, price will make like this. We will draw our trend line like this, and we'll enter on its break upward. But as mentioned, let's take it step by step. So from now we know what to look for from weekly, daily, and H4. And this upper resistance is also adding more confluence to our sell setup on a lower time frame. So price is currently sitting around here. It's not sitting midway or around this one. It's sitting around the upper one. So that's why we'll also look for short-term sell setups on lower time frames as price is trading inside this range, right? So now a movement downward would be expected. And as usual, we will not sell just yet. So please don't. We always wait for extra confirmation. That's why we'll zoom into lower time frames again and wait for our trigger. As you can see from a short-term perspective, Dow Jones is overall bullish, making higher highs and higher lows, forming like a channel. It's still an idea. So we'll be waiting for a new swing to form around the lower red trend line to consider it valid, and then and only then we will sell on its break downward. So here we go. We're waiting for a third swing, as mentioned, to form around our lower red trend line. Then we'll sell after a momentum candle close below this one. Here we go. And as usual, target a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. And as price approaches our lower green area, we will be looking for sell setups. Let's make it like this to make it clear for everyone. Here we go. And as usual, I like to make it like this arrow. Here we go. So that's why we'll be looking for buy setups around here. And of course, as price is sitting around the upper bound of the range, we'll be looking for sell setups. Best of luck.